Hey there, South African seniors. Are you ready for some fantastic news that could put more money in your pocket? The May and June 2025 SASSA Boost grants are here, and they're bigger than ever, up to a whopping R2,815. That's right, the government has stepped up to provide much-needed financial relief, helping seniors like you navigate through these challenging times. This increase in the SASSA Boost grant isn't just a number, it's a lifeline for so many. Whether it's covering rising living costs, paying for essential services, or simply enjoying a little more financial freedom, these grants are a game changer. But that's not all. With this boost, you might be able to access more than you ever expected, giving you the support you deserve. In this video, we'll dive into all the crucial details, how the payments work, what you can expect to receive, and exactly how to access these funds. We'll also break down the timeline so you can plan your finances for the next few months. If you've been waiting for this increase, the wait is finally over. But wait, there's more. We'll also talk about how you can maximize these grants and make sure you're getting the full benefit. So, don't miss out on this golden opportunity to make life just a little bit easier. If you're as excited as we are about these boosts, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how this grant will impact you. Stay tuned for more valuable tips and updates. If you've been keeping up with the news, you probably know that the government has made some significant moves recently to ensure that South African seniors have access to the financial support they need. For many, the SASSA grants have been a lifeline, especially in these unpredictable times. So, you might be wondering, what's all the buzz about? Well, in May and June 2025, SASSA Boost grants are going up to R2,815. That's right, you heard me correctly. This is a huge increase, and it's going to make a real difference to those who rely on the grant to meet daily expenses. Now, before we dive deeper into how you can access this money and what it means for you, let's take a moment to understand why this increase is so important. Over the past few years, the cost of living has been rising steadily across South Africa, and for many seniors living on a fixed income, it's become increasingly difficult to make ends meet. Between rising food prices, utility bills, and medical costs, every cent counts. That's where the SASSA Boost grant comes in. It provides financial relief to those who need it most, and this increase is especially timely. If you're a senior who's been struggling to make ends meet, the increased SASSA Boost grant is going to give you some breathing room. Whether you're using it to pay bills, buy groceries, or perhaps even treat yourself to something special, it's extra money that can help you live a little more comfortably. And the best part, it's not just a temporary increase. These payments are here to stay, and you'll continue receiving the boosted amount each month moving forward. But there's more to the story. If you're like many South African seniors, you may be wondering how you can get your hands on this extra cash. Well, I've got you covered. First off, let's talk about eligibility. In order to qualify for the SASSA Boost grant, you need to be a South African citizen, permanent resident, or refugee, age 60 or older. You also need to meet certain financial criteria, but the good news is that the thresholds have been adjusted to ensure that more seniors will qualify. So, if you've been on the fence about applying, now might be the perfect time to check your eligibility and get your application in. The application process is simple, but it's always good to know what to expect. You can apply for the SASSA Boost grant either online or in person at a nearby SASSA office. If you're applying online, it's as simple as filling out a form on the SASSA website. You'll need to provide some personal information, including proof of identity, proof of residence, and your banking details. If you prefer to apply in person, you can visit your local SASSA office and submit your application there. Either way, the process is straightforward, and SASSA staff are there to assist you every step of the way. Now, let's talk about how often you'll receive these payments. The SASSA Boost grant is typically paid monthly, and the payment date can vary depending on when you apply and how you choose to receive your funds. If you've already been receiving the grant, you should see the increased amount reflected in your payment from May 2025 onward. For those who are applying for the first time, it may take a few weeks to process your application, but don't worry, SASSA staff work hard to ensure that everyone who qualifies receives their grant as soon as possible. One of the biggest benefits of this increase is that it allows seniors to better manage their financial needs. With the extra funds, you'll have more flexibility to plan for monthly expenses and maybe even save a little bit. The rising cost of living can be overwhelming, and sometimes it feels like no matter how hard you try to stretch your budget, it's just never enough. But with the SASSA Boost grant increase, that pressure is eased just a little bit. Whether you're using the extra funds to cover medical expenses, put food on the table, or pay for transport. It's money that can go a long way in making your life easier. But let's not forget the importance of planning and budgeting. While the increased SASSA Boost grant is undoubtedly a blessing, it's essential to make the most of it. Take some time to sit down and assess your monthly expenses. Identify areas where you can save and think about how you can allocate the increased grant to the things that matter most. If you're able to put some money aside for unexpected expenses or future needs, even better. The more strategic you are with how you use the grant, the longer it will last and the more peace of mind you'll have. Some seniors might also be wondering if this increase means the end of financial difficulties or if there's more help on the horizon. The truth is, while the SASSA Boost grant is an important and much needed increase, there's still room for improvement. Many seniors in South Africa face challenges that go beyond just the monthly grant. For example, healthcare costs can be high, and some seniors still struggle to access affordable medication or treatment. While this grant increase is a step in the right direction, it's crucial to stay informed about other forms of support that may become available in the future. For instance, did you know that there are programs specifically designed to help seniors access healthcare services at a reduced cost? There are also various initiatives that help seniors with things like utility bill assistance or food support. While these programs aren't always widely publicized, they exist to provide much needed help for those who need it most. So, if you're finding that the SASSA Boost grant doesn't quite cover all of your expenses, take some time to research other programs that may be available to you. You might be surprised at the resources out there waiting for you to take advantage of them. Another point worth mentioning is the possibility of even more grants or financial support being made available in the coming months or years. The South African government has been known to adjust social support programs based on the needs of the population, so it's possible that further increases or new initiatives could be rolled out in the future. Keeping an eye on government announcements and staying connected with local community groups is a great way to ensure that you don't miss out on any future opportunities for assistance. The future looks brighter for South African seniors, thanks to the increase in SASSA Boost grants. This extra money can go a long way in easing financial stress and giving seniors the ability to live more comfortably. But remember, it's important to stay proactive about managing your finances and taking advantage of all the resources available to you. With the right planning and budgeting, these grants can truly make a difference in your quality of life. So, let's recap. Starting in May and June 2025, SASSA Boost grants will be increased to up to R2,815, offering vital financial relief to seniors across South Africa. This increase is designed to help you cover the rising cost of living and provide you with more financial freedom. To qualify, make sure you meet the eligibility criteria and submit your application either online or in person. Once you're approved, you'll begin receiving the increased payment monthly, and you'll have more flexibility to manage your finances. And, as always, don't forget to stay informed about other support programs that might be available to you. The government is working hard to provide assistance to seniors, and there's always more to discover. So, take advantage of this fantastic opportunity and make the most of the support you deserve. If you found this information helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on how this increase will impact you, and if you have any questions. Share this video with your friends and family to help spread the word, and let's keep the conversation going. Stay tuned for more updates and tips on how to make the most of your SASSA grant and other forms of financial support.